Hey guys, welcome back here. Welcome back to the wonderful world of Lunar. And last time, we managed to make it to the town of Tamur, or Tamur. I think Tamur is what I'm gonna say. We'll see. Either way. Between episodes there, I did go ahead and talk to this Athena statue there, get ourselves our HP all the way up there, HP MP. I did go ahead and do a little bit of inventory management, sold a few things there, because we are running out of space there, actually. Nall does not have infinite carrying capacity, so you want to make sure that you get rid of some of your old equipment and things like that. And let's go ahead and peek in at the shops here, see what they have. There, we have a protection ring there, a very expensive piece of equipment there, but I do believe that we have one of those on one of our team members here. I can't remember, I think it might be Jessica. Oh, yeah, and then the usual healing items all around there, which I don't think we really need to worry about right now. Part of me's thinking about buying a protection ring for Nash here, but we'll hold off for now at the very least there. Oh, like peek. Who does have that there? Okay, yeah, there's Jessica's protection ring. There, yeah. And the fresh ring to prevent conditions there, so yeah. Keep her healer healthy. Let's go ahead and head to the weapon shop here. Now, for right now, let's go ahead and talk to people. My main concern at the moment is to get Alex in good shape here. We'll see why shortly. You know what? There are fairies in the forest to the south. Oops, that was supposed to be my super secret. Too late now. Yeah, I guess so. I want to see those fairies again. Alright, so maybe we'll see some fairies in the forest to the south there. There ain't a person in town who ain't talking about the Vile tribe. I better be buying me some weapons and armor, for there ain't nothing left to buy. Yeah, I guess so. Their demand is high right now. I ain't at all happy with how close this village is to the frontier, and I ain't got no idea what weapon I should get. Maybe the most expensive one there, yeah? Right, Shopkeep? Buy the most expensive weapon there? It's always the best. If you plan to travel any further than Tamur, you're going to need stronger weapons. Fair enough. Alright, let's go ahead and, like I said, we'll start with Alex here. Okay, so great sword, a really good weapon. But I think that's actually what Kyle has right now. There, so let's go ahead and buy him a wind sword and equip it. Judgment mace. Lest ye be judged. Nice little upgrade of not defense, but damage rather. For Jess, but I don't think I'm gonna worry about that right now. There, and then we've got Nash right now with a cane that boosts his wisdom there, so I want to keep that on him rather than worrying about getting a bow for his attack power. Oh, the Vile tribe activity. My sales are way up, but my morale is way down. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, now then, armor shop. Oh, wait a second, kid. You know about the fairies too? Boy in the weapon shop is going to take me with him to the Forest of Illusion and show me a big secret. Well, you know. You think the secret of the forest is a big pile of treasure? Or maybe a really big pile of candy? Yeah! Well, apparently it's fairies there. He, kind of spilled that pretty quickly there. Not much of a secret, apparently. It's a small town shop with big deals on first-rate armor. Take a look around and see if you don't agree. Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and take a look around as he suggests. Silver armor there, light and strong. And yeah, oh, nice. Yeah, boost of magical endurance there. Yeah, I think we'll buy it for Alex, and then we'll probably do a hand-me-down to Kyle later on there. But for now, Alex can get this one. Okay, Radiance Clothes there, Sacred Robe. And, upgrade defense and magic endurance for Jess. Yeah, we'll go ahead and buy that. We gotta spend money there. And I do believe that, Mia's been needing some upgrade here. I feel like we recently got an upgrade for Nash there. Well, let's go ahead and get Mia up over 100 defense there. Okay, you already got the dragon armor there, and I think that did we get a bandana for him recently there? Okay, yeah, he's got a bandana that boosts his wisdom, so we'll keep with that. So we want to boost his defense up. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do it there. And let's go ahead and sell off the equipment that we are no longer needing. And do I want to keep the fireball? Because I think the ethereal cane is also a fire elemental there, but I'm not 100% sure on that. It seemed to be a fire elemental against certain enemies. And really, at some before too long there, really, at this point, I think that we're at a point as far as magic MP resources that Nash doesn't really need to have an item to use out of battle there, but it is nice to have, like, since he only has thunder magic, it is nice to have the elemental options for him otherwise, since Mia has, like, access to all those right off the bat there. But I do like having Kane, just, you know, just for those easy battles there, just to use. Oh, I'll think about it there. Oh yeah, we're gonna hand that off to Alex there. We're not gonna get rid of his flame sword yet though, because you know, we still got some baddies that'll be weak to that. Hand that off there, and let's go ahead and see how much of an upgrade that is here. Yeah, 128 there, so 6 increase there, but lose the fire ability. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go with that for now. Alright, let's go ahead and go around and talk to some people here. Talk to some of the townsfolk there, see what they have to say. I wish my grandson will accept nature for what it is and shut his whiny little cake-hole. Oh, I'm terribly sorry, but that little moron gets mom bloomers in a bunch. Okay. I never wanted to move here in the first place. My grandson insisted it would do me good. Wrong. I've been miserable since we arrived in this godforsaken town. Well, apparently, like, it seems to be a pretty dangerous place to move there. Seems weird to bring your grandmother here. My grandmother moved here after Grandpa passed away. I thought she'd spend the rest of her days in a peaceful place, far away from the noise of the city. But now I find out that the vile tribe of the frontier has been sighted near here several times recently. Yeah, we've heard the same thing there. And monsters have appeared in the Forest of Illusion. I think it's time to move again. Yeah, your grandma doesn't seem too happy about it either there. Or my grandmother here because I thought was safe. I was wrong. No place is safe these days. Well, I'm sure that there are some places that are safe, but you know. Hey kids, wanna go around town and tell people how my medicine cured you of leprosy? Might be more believable if one of you chops a finger off. I'll pay you for it. You have 10% of the profits if you make people here believe. What do you say? This guy gives me the creeps, Alex. Let's go. Yeah, same. We're a little on medicine. Let's grind up that tree over there and make some more. Grind up the tree there, okay. So, just selling people ground up bark, I guess. Okay, well, you know. You do you, I guess. There, I'm not gonna help you with your schemes. Long ago, an adventurer passing through Tamur told me about the Flower tribe that lived in the frontier. I worried for a long time about these monsters, what those monsters were doing out there. Don't wonder or worry about the Flower tribe anymore, but my poor wife does. Well, apparently it sounds like we should be worrying there. My husband says that the Flower tribe is nothing to worry about, but I think they're preparing to attack. They want to take revenge on the goddess and her children, on us. My husband's too optimistic. If he'd stop right now and think about it, he'd know I was right. Maybe he just wants to ignore the truth instead of accepting it. Possible, I guess. Yeah, I do definitely believe that, from what we've heard there, that things aren't as safe as some of these people might think. You slogged all the way here from Berg? Woo, doggy! You must have gone through a heap of shoes on that trip. Apparently the same shoes there. I don't think we've changed shoes. The village of the Prairie tribe is called Pow. Just south of the Forest of Illusion. I was a wee lad. I remember the forest is a very confusing place. The fairy always seemed to appear and show me the way if I got lost. Oh, okay, well, another note about fairies in the forest there. The village that lies south of Tamur is called the Forest of Illusion. It's always blanketed in a thick fog. Oh, sounds like the Weird Woods there from the beginning of the game. When I was younger, I'd go out there with my boyfriend to make out because we wouldn't get caught. Oh, okay, for some reason I thought the sprite was younger there. Yeah. Of course, that was before all the monsters appeared. Fascinating. The forest, I mean, it sounds unusual, even magical. Most of the villagers who try to get through the Forest of Illusion come back here in a hurry. But a few of them never come back. Huh. Maybe they're just lost. Or worse. Maybe. Yeah. Seems like, again, very few safe places around here. We'll save the pub for last there. Let's go ahead and talk to some of these people. Well, hi. What brings you to Tamur? I traveled here after graduating from the Magic Guild. Oh, and the Magic Guild graduated. Hey, Nash, somebody for you to talk to. I just need to get away from the big floating city for a while and have fun exploring the world. I'm amazed that this little town has a hotel. I thought it'd be setting up camp under a tree or something. Oh, there's a hotel? Doesn't seem like a whole lot of space there, but you know. Welcome to the Tamur Motel. Can I interest you? What's that? You're not looking for a room? Of course you're not. No one travels out here since the Vile Tribe started acting up. I'm thinking of changing this place from a motel into a bowling alley. Good idea? Bad idea? You know, it could be a good idea. What's bowling? We'll explain it to you sometime there, Nall. Alright, to the bar. Yeah. Tamur's quiet. Tamur's close to nature. Tamur's perfect. Blah, blah, blah. Well, then move here for any of that. Moved here because the liquor is so good it makes my spine quiver. If this booze was any better, I might become stinking drunk. Oh wait, here I am. Okay, yeah, didn't mean to talk to you 2 extra times there. I always come down here and after work, wind down with a cold brew and a tasty drumstick. I think I should have quit after she made the beer and chicken because nothing could be more perfect. The first beer is always good, while the second beer is always better. I don't drink, but I like to come in and hang around with my friends after a hard day's work. Besides, what else do I gotta do? Go home and spend time with my wife? Right, everybody hates their wives there, right? You know, why even marry them in the first place, that guy? I get it, yeah. I'm thankful to Athena for blessing me with such good friends and such a good job. As for my wife, well, I'm sure even the goddess makes mistakes. Why did you marry her? Were you held up at gunpoint or something there, guy? Or staff point, magic point? I don't know. Hey, new customers! You're gonna love it here. Tamur's clean water makes it for some great liquor. If you want to sample a sip to taste what I'm talking about? Kyle, yep, I figured he was gonna jump in there. That's against my belief system to turn down free booze. So, I am honor bound to accept your invitation, kind barkeep. I don't think so, Kyle. You've never been able to use the words one and beer in the same sentence. What about one more beer? There, probably. It's been my experience that any city with clean water and great liquor is full of beautiful women. Yes, and they get more beautiful with each drink, right, Kyle, dear? Alright. Okay, I think we talked to all the townspeople there, and yeah, decent on the shops there and everything. Did we talk to you there? I guess that's not there. The place north of here is called Myght's Tower. That creepy place is filled with monsters. Yuck! Okay, well, I guess that's all you have to say here, and we step up forward, and hey, it's Laike! Well met, children. Long time no see. Laike, what are you doing all the way out here? How did you get all the way out here? Why the look of surprise, my faux feline friend? You should know by now that I'm a lone wolf, Nall. I follow the scent of adventure, and it takes me many places. As long as the destination's stocked with a leggy crew and a honey sweet brew, I'm game. Enough about me. How have you fared in your adventures, my friends? Check it out, Laike. Alice got the blue dragon helmet. Ta-da! I'm impressed you met the blue dragon. You met the blue dragon. Impressive, Alex. I expected no less of you. All that remains for you now is to meet the black dragon and gain its prize. Once you've accomplished that, you shall achieve what you most desire. You should become a full-fledged dragon master. The stuff of legends, my boy. The only fly in the ointment is that none of us have a clue about where to look. My mother once said that the lair of the black dragon was located in the frontier. Oh, well, that's not good. and that was guarded jealously by the Vile tribe. She also said that the only way to get there was by flying. I don't know anything about finding the Black Dragon, but I can help you get airborne. Really? Huh. There's an old inventor named Myght who lives in this neck of woods. It's a bit strange, but if you asked him, I know he could easily build a flying machine for you. Oh, okay, another flying machine there. I'm sure this one will go spectacularly. The only problem is that Myght isn't really a people person, so you can't all go to see him. One of you will be more than sufficient for the job. So, what do you say, Alex? Are you up for a trip to Myght's tower? Oh, sounds exciting, Alex. Are you gonna go with him? Okay, I'd love to go, or stay here for now there. Well, we don't really have anything else that we need to prepare for, so hey, I'd love to go. I'd love to go to the lake, sir. Lake's fine, Alex. There's no need to be formal. When you address me like that, I feel like you're about to salute. I just want you to relax and have fun on our journey, okay? Alright, so, solo time with Lake there to go meet with Myght. Sure, okay. We'll stay here and wait for you two to come back. With great news, I hope. See you soon, Alex. Please watch over him, Lake. Alright, there goes his team there. Hey, Lake, is it okay if I go with you too? We need our save point in our mobile inventory here. I think Mike's allergic to cats, so I don't see why not. If you could stand him, he should be able to stand you. Oh, okay. Not really talking up too well here. Let's go talk to this guy here. For some reason, we have lots of wild horses in this area of Stadia Zone. People of POW have learned to make their living by taming them. Taming in Tamur, or Tamur. Either way. The Prairie Tribe can be stubborn, but as long as you're honest with them, they'll treat you with respect. Ah, fair enough, okay, yeah. Stay honest with the people of the Prairie Tribe there. Good to know. Now let's go talk to our team here real quick there. They're all gathered up in the tavern here, in the pub. Take your time, buddy. I'll just have a beer or two while you're gone, okay? I haven't had a drop of booze since I left Nanza. What the heck is wrong with me? I feel like that's a lie. I feel like we've caught you in a drunken stupor a couple times since then. I'm serious, Alex. Take all the time you need. Get back soon, Alex. I'll miss you and all. And remember to plug your nose. I hear Myght is not the most hygienic. Oh, okay. So, yeah. Not stinking rich, just stinking, apparently. Okay, same dialogue there, and yeah. Be careful, Alex. We'll gather information about the Black Dragon while you're gone. Alright, same dialogue. And bit of spoilers here. For some reason, like when I was doing my notes there, Nash's dialogue here was not really fitting with the time period we are in the game there, so it's weird. I don't know what causes this there, but like we talked to Nash here, so again, like spoilers, jump a few seconds in the future there if you don't want the spoiler here. All our efforts are useless. What good can we do? Not even the Black Dragon had the power to stop this. So, yeah, okay. So, spoiler time over there. I don't know why Nash talked about the Black Dragon there at this point. There, so, well, yeah. Just forget you said all that. Alright, time for adventure with Lake. Let's go. My tower isn't too far to the north of this little hovel. It's just a kind of walk to challenge these adventuring bones of mine. Alright, so there isn't really anything borrowing us from going up here to Myght's tower there, that little place up there. But, since we got Lake on our team there, we can go ahead and do a little bit of exploring of another dungeon there that we will be heading to after Myght's tower there. This is the Forest of Illusion that we heard about before. The tower is north of Tamur. Why do we have to go through this forest? Well, we don't have to there, but you know. I just want to show off your abilities here, Lake. So, obviously, completely optional thing there. If you want to go straight to Myght's tower, go for it. But we can go in here with Lake, and all the enemies in here, I think except for one, maybe, Lake can one-shot with his attacks there, and he has 3 attacks per turn. So you can pretty well wipe the floor with all the enemies are here. So I was just like, well, we'll see when we get into it there. I can show off some of the fights here. But, you know, we can come in here, grab some treasure, and then we can go head for Myt's Tower thereafter. So let's go ahead and take a look around here. Yeah, sure, why not? Hey, guy, what's up? Alright, and here we have the ambushes, I guess. And for this area there, we'll just go ahead and defend with Alex, and attack with Laike. And 278 there, enough to take them out there. They got about 230 HP, I do believe. Shame he doesn't have 4 attacks there, so we can fully take these guys out. Oh, nice dodge there, Alex. And you can see that Laike has one of the refresh rings, I think it is there, something along those lines that causes him to have that regen ability there. And Alex gains a level there, nice. Some nice bit of HP, MP, attack, defense. And anything big at the end here? I can't remember for sure with this level. No, okay. Nothing super incredible like hit, extra attack, or range, or anything like that there. But yeah, not that he needs range there with his white dragon wings that we've got. So if we head down, straight down from where we entered here, I do believe... Okay, we'll take care of this enemy here as well. Some mushrooms here. In fact, they are killer shrooms. Alright, let's go ahead and defend and back off there a little bit. And again, these enemies have, I think, 250 exactly, so like barely able to one-shot him there. If he lowballs it there, he might not, but I think that he has enough. I think that he has enough to typically one-shot him there. I'm not, okay, there. So 1 HP left on that guy there, so just to show that he can underperform on that there. So if you want Alex to attack to back him up there and just finish off enemies like that, then you can do that. I'm not too worried about that there. I am worried about grabbing treasures, including the healing nut. Oh, okay. I didn't think we had a chance to fight you in this part of the dungeon. So hey, another enemy to show off here. This one is a little bit tougher there, but you know, we'll go ahead and defend again there, and I'll like take care of all these ambushes before we go off to the Yetis. And much like the Yeti-type enemies before there, yeah, he has that throwing attack there. It does some major damage. I don't know if he can one-shot these guys there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 2-shot on these guys, sadly. Rush on me there. I'm defending there, and still 68 damage there. Still half my HP while defending there. These guys are pretty tough. In a normal fight there, I would obviously try to kill them right away there, but you know. Just showing off what Laike can do here. And we did get an herb from an earlier battle there. We'll just go ahead and use 1 or 2 of those there to get ourselves up in decent shape there. And do I want to... And we'll just use 1 for now there and see if Laike can heal himself up there. Let's see. Before I go back and fight that guy there, there's a... Okay, yeah, you can kind of tell that these trees right here are a different shade than the rest of them around. Kind of like highlighted there. Remember this spot for later when we come back without Laike. But for now, let's go ahead and finish off this fight here. And again, just had that Laike fight the way through there. Just Alex defend, Laike fight there. But now we have another enemy we can show off here. The Monster Wasp. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and continue doing what we're doing here. Yeah, these guys have a good bit less HP than the other ones there. I think they have under 200. 198 for my notes here. So yeah, Laike definitely has enough firepower to take them all out in 1 shot. Now we get to show off both their attacks there, that Venom Needle and then this regular swipe, double swipe attack, I suppose. We'll definitely show off more of these enemies when we come through on their own there, as far as like what they're capable of and everything. I'll probably still have in the notes down below there, I'll probably still, when we show off here with Laike, have the notes mentioning, as I was saying, we'll have the notes down below that'll show off the monster information like usual, even during this part there, even though I'm not really going out of my way to show off what all they can do. But yeah, yeah, I think that there is a treasure all the way over to the right there. Just not sure about fighting all these enemies there. I might just cut out a big chunk there, just take out both these sets of monsters off screen here, and then we'll be back after that's done. Okay, so all you're missing me is me just mashing the X button here. And not really missing much else. Yeah, we'll avoid these guys there and just head up here to grab the treasure. Cheers, tail. As I do believe that one is the agility boosting one. Yes. So another one of those there. I got a cheers tail and a cheers tail there. Don't know if I want to give that to anybody. Like we could give that to Nash there. Nash doesn't have a whole lot of good accessories currently there to boost his agility back up there and make him quick force to be reckoned with there, but we'll see. Might also be good to give to Jessica so we can get healings out faster. Okay, finished those two off there and did heal up Alex a little bit after that there. Two of those Yetis there got Alex got smacked in the face with a rock again there. Let's go ahead and go around you here. And grab ourselves a holy hairpin there. Upgrade for Mia, I believe. And then, yeah, I think there's might be 2 more treasure chests that we haven't gotten yet. And speaking of the Yeti there, we're going to avoid that Yeti. So I think on the right side of the map there, I haven't been doing too great of a job of showing off there. I don't feel like right side up top there, this is where we got the cheers tail. And we keep on heading all the way over to the right as far as you can there. That's where we found our hairpin that we just found. And then keeping down along here. Yeah, healing nut here. And then I think that there are 2 treasures over to the left side of the screen here. We can see that one there. Hey, I was seeing another level there. Awesome. I was figuring he was going to gain 1 more during all this here. Yeah, nice little bits there. Wisdom, attack, agility, yeah, all good. And yeah, nice job, Alex. A good level up for you. Alright, so we'll go down, around all these guys there. I'll take them all off screen there as we grab the silver lights here. So yeah, a nice little MP restore there for our troubles. Did Alex hold on to that? Alex's hands are full there. Let's go ahead and complete these things here. And then, yeah, I'll just go up, take out those 3 enemies we all saw off screen there, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so all those enemies are taken care of there. I just went up and took care of them there, and we can see there's a treasure chest over to the left there, but we cannot reach it yet. This is going to be something we're able to do later when we get past those special trees I showed off earlier. There's nothing to the left there, just a dead end, and I think that we can head up, not even this path there, but this one. And then, yeah, we're gonna have to take care of you. Because you are blocking the way up to our final treasure that we can get in this area currently. Another healing nut. Not the most exciting of treasures there, but we got it. So now when we come back with the regular party, we can just head towards where the story bits are going to actually be. Again, we'll show off some of the fights there, if not all of them. We'll see. I might go ahead and just do all the different enemy types again. Since Alex took a little bit of a beating, and I did use some of his MP against one of those Yeti fights there to try to make it a little quicker. I'm going to run back to Tamur here real quick and use their Althena statue, rather, to get fully healed up. And then we'll head back out. And now to Myt's Tower. Let's go. The next actual dungeon? Question mark? Area that the game wants us to go to. Alright everyone, that will bring this episode of Lunar the Silver Star story complete to a close. You can rest up at the nearest goddess Althena statue, but don't stray too far from the bus. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll know when the next episode goes up. Until that time comes, stay gold my friends.